they're still using encounter forms, or the electronic medical record encounter form hasn't been populated or generated, they are still doing it at the practice level. As long as you have the proper internal controls for monitoring and tracking, that you're capturing all the encounter forms, all the charges, and doing quality coding and documentation reviews, it can still be done at the practices, but we endorse centralizing services.
Thanks, Martin. Well, one thing before we answer these other questions, I know some of you have to probably drop off soon. If you would just take a few minutes before you leave to fill out the evaluation form and what you liked about the presentation today, and if there's any other areas that you're interested in, that's really helpful for us as we continue to go forward. But let's finish with a couple more questions. Is there a certain percentage, i.e. 125% or 200%, about the highest insurance payment that you would recommend setting charges at? If you set them too high, self-pay patients are negatively impacted. What do you do?
Yeah, this is a great question, and it's absolutely true. I would probably reword it and say what we typically see is that E&M services are typically billed at 150% of the Medicare allowable for your market, and all other services are billed at 200% of the Medicare allowable for your market. For those practices that are employed or owned by hospital systems, traditionally, the hospital system has a sliding fee scale or a discount program, and we recommend and endorse that the practices employed by those hospitals follow the same indigent policy and procedure, and that helps with this pricing for those who are uninsured or self-pay.
And then the last question from our attendees, EMR systems have decreased physician productivity, in some cases immensely. Are scribes